Today we are checking out the new Gundam TCG. So let's start by taking a look at the box, right? This is the front. And then the back, we've got, a description of the card game itself and a list of all the rarities and the contents of the box. So we've got a guaranteed legend rare, along with some booster packs and some sort of playmat, some dice, and a starter deck in itself. So the box comes in a plastic cover, right? And if you take it off, this is what it looks like. So let's take a look at what's inside. Oops. This is our guaranteed legend rare. It's got LR written at the top, right? Look how cool is that? Wing Gundam. Here is the box itself. So this is the playmat. And then if you look at this is the inside of the box. It tells us where our card packs are, our cards, and our dice. So let's take this out. Here's our dice. And then this is our starter deck. I can just get to it, that'd be great. Look at all those booster packs, pretty exciting, right? I'm gonna show you this so you can see what comes in the starter deck itself. And then we'll go into our booster packs. Okay, so these will obviously have duplicates because this starter deck is intended for gameplay. We've got our Gundam, right? And then we've got GM, Amare, Side 7, Wing Gundam, Yuri, I may have butchered that, St. Gabriel Institute, Zaku, Strike Gundam, Strike Dagger, Kira, Archangel, right, Gundam, Gun Cannon, Gun Tank, Char, and then we've got our resource cards. Like I said, this is all for gameplay. We've got the base, and just a ton of them. Okay, so that's the starter deck. So we're gonna put that aside. Okay, just to show you, we've got the 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 booster packs we're gonna go through. Okay, so we're gonna be guaranteed some legend rares, but the major hits we're looking for are basically any cards that have the plus sign in their letter designation. For instance, if it's a legend rare and it's an alt, it should say on the top right with its letter designation, a plus sign, okay? Those are the major hits, and those are the ones we really are chasing. Because like I said, the regular legend rares are guaranteed. So let's go through our first pack. We start up with Hawk. Chang, and then the Witch and the Bride. Second pack. So it looks to be 9 cards in a pack, if you're just curious. The time that this video is filmed, it's roughly March right now, and they're gonna come out with actual booster sets and stuff towards the summer sometime, so you'll be able to see those. So this is the second pack. We've got Strike Gundam to start us off. And then Citizens Take a Stand. So like I said, if it was a major hit, it would indicate a plus sign towards the top right there. It's a little bit blurry as I put it up close, but this one just says R. And if it were a major hit, it would be R+. Third pack. I actually this is actually my second box. I didn't get anything in the first one. And I'm hoping that maybe we could get a hit here, but I guess we'll have to see. So we started with M1. And then we've got, ooh, look at this beautiful legend rare. Wow, look at the texture on that. How great does that look? Again, we are guaranteed legend rares throughout these packs, but this is not considered a major hit because it does not have the plus sign in the top right designation. Still a great looking Gundam card. Texture is amazing. Hopefully you all can see it as I tilt the card this way. But I would definitely sleeve these, you know, for personal collection. Okay. Let's see how many more are actually guaranteed here, or we're gonna get. I'm not sure if there's a set number that's guaranteed in each box. So we can take a look. So we've got Wing Gundam, start us off in this next pack. Then we've got Overflowing Affection and a rare of Gun Cannon. Next, I usually would attempt to even rip these packs open, but because these Gundam boxes are so difficult to get, I'm not even gonna try and accidentally mess something up. So we're using the scissors today for this video. All right, this is the Gundam Aerial. Then we've got the Char Zaku. All right, this is just a rare, not a major hit. Still, these are great looking cards. I actually think that this TCG will do pretty well. The art is pretty phenomenal in itself, and who doesn't like Gundam, right? I'm not saying I'm a pro at anything Gundam related, such as building, but nonetheless, this is definitely going to find its base with its card collection. All right, so let's see. Thoroughly damaged. All right, then we've got a legend rare. Okay, this is a different one from the one we got before. And at the end of the video, we'll show you all the legend rares that we hit. But look at the texture on this too. Amazing. Okay, let's put this in a sleeve. We've got 2 legend rares so far. Okay. Then we've got M1 Astray to start us off with this pack. Char. And then a Unicorn Gundam. GG's, I was kind of hoping this would have been a major hit, but that's fine. Moving on, we have a lot of packs left to go through. Okay, Demi Trainer, start us off. And a rare of Perfect Strike Gundam. Oops. Don't worry, I didn't cut any cardboard. Here we go, next pack. We've got G-Fighter and no, another rare. I don't know what the hit rate is actually for the alts, but if you do hit one, comment below because I would love to hear what you got, and I would love to absolutely hear how many boxes it took before you got that hit. All right, we got M1 Astray to start us off. Then we've got, ooh, Unicorn Gundam. Okay, we've got about, what, 6 packs left, including this one. A few more chances at any ults. Strike Gundam to start us off. Then we've got Chang and Gun Cannon. Okay. Alright, starting us off with Hawk of Enzimian. I think I butchered that, but that's okay. Who's perfect with name pronunciation, right? Oh, dropped it. Ripdom, and then we've got Gun Tank, and then Perfect Strike Gundam. Okay, not a legend rare. That's a rare. Then on to our next pack, Strike Gundam. White base. And a rare of Gundam Sandrock. Hit rate is pretty rough, not gonna lie. I wonder what the packs and sets will be like come summertime when they all release. I'm also trying to figure out how many of each I should buy, because I'm thinking this is going to be pretty hot when it first launches as a, you know, full release. Alright, here we go. Thought I skipped a card, but I didn't. Gun Tank, Gundam Heavy Arms, Launcher Strike Gundam, and Intercept Orders. No. Last two packs. Okay, we've got the Hawk again to start us off. Kai's Resolve, Loto, and a legend rare of Strike Gundam. Let's go. Alright, look at that texture. There you go, that's the perfect light for it. So you can see it. So that's 3 legend rares. Again, I don't know how many are guaranteed or, you know, in this particular box, but you are definitely going to get at least a few legend rares should you purchase this beta box. Last pack magic, maybe? Maybe. We'll see. Alright, I want to start us off for this last pack. Peaceful Visit, Show of Resolve, G-Fighter, and oh, we are ending off with a Gundam Aerial. It is a rare, not a major hit, folks. So for our hits, we've got 3 legend rares. They're not the alts, but nonetheless they look good. We've got Gundam, Wing Gundam, and Aerial Strike Gundam. And then we've got our guaranteed legend rare that came with the box. We've got the Wing Gundam in itself. So that's technically 4 legend rares. Pretty sweet. Considering how many packs we were given too. But yeah, folks, that's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this content, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, like, and comment below as well. Other than that, I will see you on the next one. Bye!